Hello and welcome to this November 2021 astrological forecast. The energies in November are looking rough and I'm definitely already feeling it. You could find you'll be faced with somewhat of a challenging time as well, but I'll get more into it by going through each week individually and then giving you a conclusion. You will find timestamps in the description taking you to each week's predictions so you can check in throughout the month. Let's get right into it. During this first week, thinking and communication might be inclined to be one-track minded and intense. This can either transform into a determined focus, or on the other side of things, it could go into the territory of obsessive thought patterns. You will be very much intrigued by the search for the hidden truth, the unconscious and taboo, as well as finding balance between emotions and conscious intentions. Finding balance between your inner world and outer world. You might have problems expressing your emotional side during this week and be feeling more reserved. We're all starting to question and break down certain structures of our lives. This energy will be reinforced through the new moon in Scorpio this week on the 4th of November. The things, people, and/or routines are being revealed to you that no longer work in your favor. This has a will for your energy to manifest and create new and better things for your life. This week, you might also be desiring deep and emotionally meaningful conversations, which allow you to learn how to express yourself truthfully. You should consider talking to someone you would consciously or subconsciously recognize to be a person you could learn from. A teacher, a guru, a friend with the right type of life experience to teach you new ways of going about something. This might end up being an opportunity for resolution in terms of personal relationships, but be aware that it could also backfire if you talk to someone that can get you quite riled up and you're not able to stay grounded yourself. Try to stay grounded and connected to the divine by taking some conscious breaths throughout the day, reminding yourself that everything is going according to plan. Start telling yourself, it isn't happening to me, it is happening for me. Keep your light shining bright for all the stress and worry. Maybe some grounding exercises could help you now, and taking some time to go into the self and engage with it. Take a little wander into your mind and enjoy your stay, the good and the bad. When feeling lost, maybe do a checkup on your current state. Are you continuously putting in the effort that's needed to get the love and the life you truly desire? Looking into philosophy, spirituality, and religion might come to you more easily this week, just like having meaningful conversations with others about these topics. This will also most likely be a good week when it comes to the business side of things. On to week 2. The energy of the first week has lingered on and is increasing in terms of stress and feeling ungrounded. The second week looks like it could be somewhat of a rough ride. This will be a time of pursuing and working on your goals, but feeling you can't move forward like you want. There might be feelings of anxiety and frustration. You could kind of find yourself in a loop of negative thoughts. Communication with others could be strained this week, as you might be more sensitive when it comes to your empathy as well as to your environment. There could also be a sort of difficulty when expressing yourself and your passion. There might be some unexpected news coming your way that will get your mind racing. It's important that you try to free your mind of expectations and go with the flow rather than getting overwhelmed by the events around you. With the Sun in a trine with Neptune on the 12th of November, you are encouraged to engage with your creativity, imagination, and getting in touch with your spiritual side. In the third week, any of the obsessive or compulsive tendencies you felt throughout the month are unfortunately still ongoing. If you focus your obsessive and compulsive tendencies in a genuinely productive way, they might actually come in handy though, as there will be an increase in your need to succeed this week. You will feel more determined and purposeful than usual to achieve your goals. Serious conversation could take up a lot of our attention this week. You'll be able to see people's true emotions and intentions, and you might recognize you're feeling more appealing or attractive during this third week. It'll be easier now to communicate on a non-verbal level, for some of you even on a spiritual level. Your powerful intellect combined with a strong intuition might make you more persuasive when talking to others. Scorpio's energy is also leaving you with an urge to try something new. Your affections will be stimulated and new love interest might come into your life during this time. If you are in a committed relationship already, this energy helps awaken a newfound love for one another for connecting and joined new experiences. Apart from that, there will also be some more irritation this week, which could end up in emotional outbursts. These outbursts might leave you feeling like you are wavering between feeling overly confident and the feeling of deep insecurity. This is also a time where you might have the tendency to overindulge or to be too reactive. You will have to pay extra attention to how you express yourself. There could be inflated feelings, so it's wise to sit with them for a bit before reacting. Be also cautious, as you might feel attracted to moderately dangerous situations. With all the tension and frustration, be sure to stay safe and not get into any sort of accident, triggering or regrettable situation. Safety often correlates with stability, something that might seem less accessible right now. Impulsiveness and disregard of tradition could, on the other hand, also lead to you breaking free of your responsibilities and obligations. You're called to use some tact and strategy before reacting to provocation this week. The best way to do so is to meet the others with respect, moderation, and discipline. Don't allow yourself to be pulled down by their weight, but also be aware of your own weight. Focus your energy on things that help you rise above any sort of crisis. Spend your time doing things that help you think rationally and connect with your higher intentions. Enjoy yourself and have fun, but don't lose sight of your end goals. If you use these tactics, you will find the peace of mind and freedom you have been craving for. The crucial step is to accept your innate self-worth in order to ensure that you do not mistakenly seek it in material things. When you accept yourself for who you are, it will become easier for you to find peace and tranquility in the outside world. The full moon in Taurus on the 19th this month is calling you to learn to accept change as part of your life. This will be an opportunity to find some sort of closure if you learn to accept that change is the ultimate stability. Learn to not react when confronted with low vibrational situations and act consciously to ensure you stay connected to your inner source of peace. This could be an opportunity to make the right kind of changes that will stick around long term. Just like within your communication, you will have a more open connection to your psychic self, allowing you to access strong and accurate intuition. Your interest might be caught by mysteries, learning about occult subjects and studying personal interactions from a psychological perspective. This connection will lead to increased sensibility, something that could make this a great time for working on anything involving spirituality and the concept of harmony through things such as poetry, music, and dance. Creativity is stimulated now, and you're called to try out a new way of expressing yourself creatively. Be careful and keep in mind to not overindulge and become obsessed trying to uncover truth. Remember that everything is perception and things unfold always within reason. Now on to the 4th week. This last bit of November will be a welcome shift. You are able to drop your prejudice, but not your reason. In the desire to find the answers to life's biggest questions, it's imperative that we internalize accepting and appreciating different points of view. It is wise to stay connected with your inner pilgrim, your hermit self. Keep working on achieving an expansive and inclusive state of consciousness. Those situations that once seemed to restrict you now appear altered, thanks to your efforts in achieving said state of consciousness. Don't forget to stay true to yourself and others before you speak or act. You will feel more secure, effective, and feel your fire reignited, a very satisfying feeling after a month filled with challenging moments. This boost will have positive effects on your work and or your passion projects. There might also be some sort of short distance travel coming up with these energies. communication has been a major thing this month. The energy shifts from a reserved state to a more honest and outspoken state throughout the month. Acute mental skills are matched by open and honest communication now. This might be a busy week when it comes to personal and social interactions. You'll continuously enjoy conversations full of passion and honesty, away from shallowness. Through these interactions, you might feel a need inside of you to help other beings. You're very much in tune and more sensitive to the energies around you and willing to listen. You'll be able to effectively use your words to heal and comfort others. Through this November, you've been craving knowledge, spending your time researching and getting to the bottom of things. This gives you an opportunity to learn, but also to teach. In an effort to learn, you might feel a pull to look into your past and connect with your ancestors. Whatever creative avenue you went down, you will be able to express your unique qualities very effectively as well. You're being guided to take charge of your goals as well as charge towards them. Maybe this could be the perfect time to show your qualities off to somebody important. Stay humble and keep doing you, but focus on your desired path. Success will be waiting on the other end for you. There will be some romantic and pleasurable energies coming up towards the end of the month as well. You'll enjoy a more stable sense of self-esteem and might find yourself more passionate. This makes it the perfect time to say yes to invitations and group hangs. This month, we have seen a better access to the psychic realm, which also allowed for a boost in our creativity and expression. Hopefully you have tapped into your artistic side this month, as this will always be the avenue from which you'll be able to ground yourself again and deal with the negative things possibly happening around you. Listen to your intuition. You might find you have gained valuable insight and get a step further towards healing by the end of November. So to conclude November's energy, you might be more emotional or prone to emotional outbursts. You might also have to deal with them from other people a bit more. Combined with a very extreme perception of the self, shifting between a high confidence level and deep insecurity, this might be a very tense month. Frustration and anxiety might be part of the mix. There might be personal conflicts as well as professional ones coming up because of these energies. Throughout the month, it should get easier to express yourself honestly and to experience more pleasurable social interactions. With us feeling rather inquisitive and searching for answers in the darker parts of ourselves and others, the structures, the things, or the people that don't serve you on your current path anymore will reveal themselves. This will free up your energy to regain power over your struggles and to create new. There might be a lot of researching or even studying happening for you as well. You'll feel a need for a lot of conversations that go deep into soul questions this November. Especially the last week of November is looking quite busy and fruitful when it comes to social interactions. These conversations will be an opportunity for you to learn and grow from, be it positive or negative interactions. It might be hard to feel balanced this month, so be careful with how you express yourself towards the people around you, as well as how you speak and treat yourself. Try to act sympathetically with love in your heart and words, even when challenged. This way you might find new avenues to heal yourself and/or others. Emotionally and intellectually, you'll be more able to understand others on a subconscious level as well. There will be an increase in your sensibility, which encourages you to try new things. You might feel inclined to work on things such as your spirituality or your creativity. Doing so will be immensely helpful to you during this month. In terms of communication, this will come in handy as well. You'll be able to understand others on a deeper level. There might also be some romance on the horizon, as you'll be feeling more confident, more passionate, and infatuating at times. For some of you, you might also see a short distance trip coming up, especially towards the end of the month. This month is going to call for a lot of grounding and thinking before we react. Act out of respect and love to stay balanced. try to redirect your obsessive tendencies in a productive and purposeful way. Triggering or dangerous situations should be avoided during this November. You should also try to spend as much time as possible doing things that help you think rationally and connect with your highest intentions. Enjoy yourself and have fun, but don't lose sight of your goals. We often try to fill our existential need for love and compassion by looking for it outward, when we have access to an endless ocean of love within ourselves. Practicing self-love and accepting your innate self-worth as true will make a huge change in your life. Make the right choices that keep you on the path that will lead to your soul's best possible outcome. There will always be things going on around you. That doesn't have to impact your stillness within. Change is the only true stability. It is life. If you accept these truths, you will see yourself become more aligned with the world around you. This is a time to nourish your connection with your spirit guides, your ancestors, with the knowledge already achieved by them. It's very important to learn to ask for help when we need it and accept the help we get offered. Thank you so much if you made it up to here. I'm sending you loads of positive energy and patience for November. I think we all need it. Stay true to yourselves and live through love. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.